Manipur, the northeastern part of India, painted in multifaceted colors of life. The state has its unique place for its magnificent natural beauty. The land of Manipur, owing to its traditions and old heritage, is also known as Land of Jewels. That is Manipur. As per the 2001 census, the total population of the state is around 23,88,634, whereas its less than one-third inhabitants are aboriginally tribal. In the previous census, Manipur's tribal population was 7,13,813 approximately. Amongst many tribes and sub-tribes, one of the prime one is Paite tribe, inhabited mainly in the Chura-Chandpur district. Paites are also found in the neighboring state of Mizoram's capital town, Aizawl. As such, the word Paite signifies Pai means going, and Ti means in a big number. That it is said and believed that this community migrated from Myanmar's Chin Hill ranges to other places. Looks-wise, Paites are not much different from rest of the mongoloid species. Their color, behavior, and features are quite similar to the mongoloid races. The Paite tribals are humble, simple, and shy by nature. The Paites are considered to be the farming tribe. This tribe is neither aggressive nor wild. The Paite hamlets are normally located on or around the hilltops. Such places are often water deficient. Women have to come down to the lakes and water reservoirs to fetch their share of water supply. These hard-working women carry the water in vessels made of bamboo. With the advent of modernity and government efforts, this shortage of water has been managed to a great extent. This hilly area is lush green because of the forests all around. Paites adopt the Jew method of cultivation, in which parts of forests are deforested and crops are sown. Every next year, they change the land for cropping. The woods are cut and stubs and other greeneries burnt to prepare the land for cultivation. Paddy, potato, millet, ginger, mustard, and till crops are grown here. The staple diet of Paite tribe is rice. All kinds of vegetables and meat, etc., is also taken by the Paite people. This tribe is primarily non-vegetarian and eats almost all kinds of meats. The raw wine made of rice is also consumed by these people. Use of tobacco is commonly seen both in Paite men and women. While the ladies smoke from the hookah, the men consume the handmade bidis or cigarettes. The intoxicated water of hookah is also used. This is consumed by all and sundry on the special occasions. Any festival or betrothal occasion is considered incomplete without wine and non-vegetarian food. Traditionally, these people have been residing in the houses located at a height from the surface land. The frame of the house is made with the help of wooden structure covered by the bamboo mats, giving them a shape of a wall. The floor of the house is made of wooden or bamboo platform. The construction is basically made of natural things, easily procured from the greens. The Paites are patriarchal, which means that the family clans are headed by the fathers. After the demise of the father, the eldest son inherits the property. As per the customs of the Paite community, the younger son, after the marriage, leaves his father's house and lives separately with his family, while the eldest son takes care of the parents. The Paite customs do not forbid marriage with the kins of brother and sisters of mother. Rather, it is preferred and it is highly recommended. But marriage with the kins of father's brothers and sisters is socially forbidden. The best means of tying the nuptial knot is by the consent of the parents. The marriage agreed by the parents is called in bulhel. The proposal of the marriage comes from the boy's family to the girl's family. The tradition of customary family council is still in vogue in these villages. Such councils are called indokta in their local dialect. It ensures the cooperation of family members. Customarily, the members of the body is pre-decided and they are allocated different works. The Paite tribe saw a turning point in their age-old history when the Christianity came through missionaries here. By the end of the 18th century, the Christian missionaries became functionally active in this region. The campaign by the missionaries not only saw mass conversion, but also a major shift in their lifestyle, thought process, culture, and economic lives. These days, the Christian rituals have spread into their marriages, their birth rituals, lifestyle, etc. These days, the marriages are solicited in the churches. But this change is visible mainly in the urban areas, whereas the old customs are still into practice in the rural areas. Overviewing the ritualistic background, the Paite tribals' religious beliefs are put into animism category. Even today, the older generations of the tribe follow the age-old religious rituals. Childbirth is also a pivotal ritual in Paite culture. After the birth of the child, the relatives of the mother of the newborn bring along the rice bear called tuilaksu and the chicken. Paites believe that tuilaksu beer is good for the health of the newly born infant. After a week from the date of childbirth, a naming ceremony is organized. This custom is called Now and Zunair. The Christian Paites hold this ceremony in their churches. The dead body is buried as per the tribal customs. On the outskirts of the village is an open space for burial called graveyard. The body is kept in coffin and placed in the grave. The grave is prepared by the young Paites. In the last rites, all the relatives and even all the villagers assemble to bid adieu to the departed soul. Earlier, the drink called zoo was offered to the visitors, but these days, tea has replaced it. As per the rituals, the Paite young men used to go to the house of the bereaved and sing religious songs. However, this custom is now vanishing fast. Despite this change, and still people accumulate to help the suffering family. Paite tribe is known for their happy-go-lucky attitude. This is also quite evident in their festivals. Most of the festivals are related to agriculture. One of them is Kado, which is held after the harvesting. Yet another important Paite festival is called Sial Son. This is held in the rainy season, at the time of sowing of seeds. However, their biggest festival is called Tong, which goes on continuously for 7 days. With the onset of modernity and the touch of urbanization, their dependence on agriculture is being reduced. This is one of the prime reasons why the gaiety of such festivals is dying out. Like the clothing, Paite culture is also a mixed blend of traditions and modernity. On one hand, the Western tunes are echoed on guitar, while on the other, the traditional folk dances and music, etc., are performed by these people. The expression related to life are expressed through these dance forms. One of the most popular Paite dance is Zangta and Lao. In this, the men and women dance in groups and move in a circle rhythmically. The musical instruments of this tribe are also quite simple. A drum and a bamboo flute. Kosem, a colorful dance dresses, make the identity a visual delight. However, the most attractive item comprising of their dance is the crown made of the horn of the mithun, the animal locally found. Both men and women like to wear up traditional jewelry. Women adorn hak and tau. Hak is worn on the arms. Today, the lifestyle of Paite tribe is a unique combination of old and the new. Men usually adore pants and shirts. However, the women folk still wear the traditional dresses. Yet, the younger girls are also seen sometimes wearing jeans and skirts, depicting their changing outlook with the times. In their traditional way of dressing, the Paite females wear a sewn cloth around their waists, which is called nigpe. A blouse is also worn along with. As per the variations in color and designs, the names of these dresses keep changing. Today, these folks are also wearing clothes woven in males. But in such a cloth, they prefer their ethnic designs and motifs. Advent of machine era has not fully eroded their passion for handmade cloth. Especially the hand-woven colorful shawl, pundum, has particularly become the prime identity of the community, are also known by different names according to their sizes, colors and designs. For example, if Zol Pondum is given as marriage gift, then it is called Zolpo. This shawl plays a very significant role in the lives of this tribe, so much so that a woman has to lay it on the dead body of her husband. If she does not do this ritual, then it is considered humiliating to the departed soul. The language of Paites is also called Paite. This dialect has its origin associated with Chinkuki group of language. This language is written in the Roman script. In India and Myanmar, around 250,000 people talk in this language. Educationally, this tribe is quite progressive. The credit for this educationally upward trend mainly goes to the educational institutions instituted in this region by the churches. In quite a few non-governmental organizations and the schools, the education is imparted in the Paite language. Government has also approved publishing of the textbooks in Paite language. These days, various newspapers and magazines are published in this language. Apart from the folk tales, one can find literary works like stories, dramas and poems too in this Paite language. A lot of books are being written so as to preserve the Paite culture. Many organizations have come up to propagate the language in the state. One such is Young Paite Association. This association is spread all over the state in every Paite village, directly under control of Paite Tribal Council. Though the social structure of this tribe has changed significantly, but in older days, the control over the discipline of the village used to remain in the hands of the chieftains, called Ha-Unsa. The council elected by him used to work under him. The chief used to be elected after considering his capacity, strength, and the number of his followers. Once a man used to become the chief, it used to run in his clan. Before India's independence, the tribes like Paite of Manipur used to be governed by the chiefs like Ha-Unsa and his councils. After independence, Government of India stopped this system and constituted a village authority and thus promulgated the 1956 Manipur Village Authority Act. The members of the village authority thereafter is being elected by the villagers themselves democratically. A tribe which is consistently on the move, on the path of development and resurrection of their faith and culture, which they have been nurturing for years and years on this land of jewels called Manipur.
Bang,